The following program is rated BB020 It contains strong language, sexual situations, awesomeness, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Listener indiscretions are advised.
Welcome to our Bliss Bringers podcast. The materials we cover encourage adults of all ages, nationalities, and sexualities to open up and embrace their wildest desires and blissful pleasures. You won't find medical advice here, just our personal experiences following the journey of sexual evolution and education in sizzling fun topics that were definitely not taught to us in school, but have wickedly blossomed into reality. We discuss adventures in ethical non-monogamy, kinks and fetishes, exotic places to visit, sexy events, workshops, and tips. Allow us to seduce you into embarking on new adventures where each day you ask yourself, what's your pleasure?
Welcome to another Bliss Bringers episode. This is part 1 of our CatalystCon review. CatalystCon West was held at the end of September 2013 in LA, and the entire team was there. However, Mistress Cindy went early for some extra partying opportunities, and this is what she reported.
Okay, this is Mistress Cindy, and today is Thursday. Don't know the date. It is CatalystCon weekend. It kicks off officially tomorrow. Lots of people flying in today, grabbing their hotel rooms, and there's actually a party going on. Thank you, Techno Geisha, for getting me into the loop with all the cool parties here in Southern California. But tonight's party is the Glory Hole Party, which is Pleasure Chest's annual party. I've never gone to it. Looks fun. Everybody's excited. So I would say from the energy that is coming from everyone RSVPing, this is going to be an awesome, awesome party. Techno Geisha's wording is, it's going to be epic. So I expect tonight is going to be an epic moment for me. I'm on my own. I'm being the little unicorn as I was last night. Last night's party was fantastic. I've never done a body storytelling party before. Thank you again, Techno Geisha, for looping me in. But that party was so much fun. It was basically people getting up on the stage and telling all of us strangers their dirty little secrets. And I gotta say, the lineup of people, the speakers were awesome, awesome, awesome. In fact, my little girl crush, Midori, was up there telling her fascinating stories. One of them that I just loved so much about her going to Japan and meeting with the masters of ropes, and they had no idea who she was. They had no idea of that silent storm walking through their doors. And yes, boys and girls, she did get an opportunity to show off her artistry, her expertise, and I love the story. There was other folks, and thank you, Dixie De La Tour, for putting all this together at Bowdy Storytelling last night. There were so many folks, and I'm trying to think of all of the speakers. Reed, I saw him, and boy, all the speakers were great. Let's go back to tonight's party. Tonight's party with Pleasure Chest. Midori's going to be there. Techno Geisha's going to be there. Cooper from Life on the Swingset. Of course, Techno Geisha, she's rallying up the troops, and I know her. That little girl is going to get a bunch of fun people out there. This is Mistress Cindy. I'm in the bathroom, so we're going to have a little bit of bathroom talk. I need to get ready for a party, and I thought I would share some details of what's going on pre-CatalystCon. It's going to be a crazy, awesome weekend, and we're going to try to keep up with all the recordings, but you know how that goes when things get really excited and fun. We forget to push the record button, and we don't get all the details, so I'm going to start off with a pre-CatalystCon kickoff recording. I actually flew down to Los Angeles yesterday on Wednesday because I experienced my first date. And I don't want to say poly date, but it's a date with the boy that I got a crush on, who I met back in July during a party in Las Vegas. He is just a fascinating man, brilliant, communicates really well. I love his wife. It's too bad she doesn't want to swing because I got a crush on her too. Anyhow, I came down and we went on a romantic walk on the Santa Monica Pier, had lunch, talked the whole time. It is not difficult to carry a conversation on with this man because he is a rare breed. He does talk and he communicates intelligently. I love that. It's very sexy. He then stayed with me until late last night. We went to dinner. We went to the body storytelling together, and I got to introduce him to some of our friends, Techno Geisha, Pendragon, and Miss Cat, and all the lovely people at the body storytelling. And then last night, I could have taken that next step and do the swinger thing and had him stay the night with me, but you know what? I chose not to. It's a little strange, but I decided I was feeling a little weird, nervous, anxious. I don't know. There are lots of different emotions about going on a date, being with another man without my hubby with me, Mr. SF Cuties. He and I are, like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Wherever one is, the other one is. We've never gone on dates without the other person. So I gotta say, I was pretty stressed. However, Mr. T, I'm going to call him Mr. T, because I don't have an alias name for him. Mr. T made me feel very comfortable, didn't push me. Wow, what an awesome kisser. I forgot what NRE feels like, and I am absolutely high from last night, 24 hours later. I'm still like bouncing with my steps and smiling, waving to people. Hi, how are you? I feel like I've just been exploded with, happy drugs, dopamine, serotonins. Everything is like, boing! And that was just from kissing. No sex, just a little kissing. And it was a great makeout session. So I'm looking forward to developing this relationship. But I don't want to be labeled anything, because this whole thing about labeling, it's really kind of driving me crazy, because I'm getting hung up on, oh my gosh, does this make me poly? Because I don't want to be poly. I don't know why I don't want to be poly. I just don't want to be poly. Poly people are stereotyped as boring, but they're not boring. But they're stereotyped as boring. Whereas swingers, we're fun, we're partiers, we're having a good time. It's pretty funny though, because the poly people, they think all as swingers that we just go out and fuck whatever moves, and that's not true. At least not the crowds that we're running around in. Each couple has their own thing, and maybe a couple wants to go out and have some promiscuous sex, but they don't want to have relationships. Mr. SF Cutie and I, we enjoy developing relationships, and we have a fantastic circle of friends who we see regularly. And we just barbecue, have dinner, cocktails, go dancing, movies, plays. We do a lot of things other than sex. And then there are those times that we have sex with those friends. That's the confusing part. Does that make me swinger? Because I've developed relationships with these folks. I've seen them regularly over the last 5 years. I continue to add to my circle of friends, those who are worthy to be part of Mr. SF Cuties and I circle of friends. We embrace them. We love to meet people and bring them into our life. As long as, they're not there to hurt our relationship and they can add to it in a positive sense, right? So, back to my whole confusion. Me and my boy crush. Is this a poly thing, or should I just go with the flow and forget the labels? I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, time to get some makeup on. What the hell am I going to wear?
Hey everyone, this is Mistress Cindy, and yes, my day has gone along with a little bit challenging, but hey, it's awesome. It is Thursday, the eve before CatalystCon kicks off. Tomorrow, Tristan Taramino kicks off the event with her sex education boot camp. And Mr. SF Cuties and I, John and I, are registered for that because we want to become educated, more educated. As our sexuality and who we identify as evolves, because it's always evolving, we are soaking up all the information that these experts out there have learned on their own before there was such a mass database of information to tap into. And it is just exciting that Tristan has put together these boot camps and is willing to share what she has learned along the way in order to make us, those of us that have registered, more efficient, more proficient, making us more aware of what and how to talk with folks about their sexuality. So hold tight for more details. Now tonight, we are going to Pleasure Chest. They are holding their annual glory hole party. The folks at Pleasure Chest have been very accommodating to all of us last minuters that are just catching wind about this party, and they are putting us on the guest list. So I'm really, really excited and looking forward to it. I love shopping at Pleasure Chest, and so please check out pleasurechest.com. They have fantastic toys. They have this party. I wish all you guys were here with me, but I'm going to try to record some of the fun and energy and share it with all of you guys. So that's about it for now. I am going to start focusing on this Los Angeles traffic because, whew, LA people, I feel sorry for you guys if you have to commute in this stuff every single night. This is just terrible.
On Friday, the day of the conference, we all ran around and started interviewing vendors and random passersby. I even ran around as Reverend John, taking confessions. Here are some of the good bits that we got on tape.
Who are you and what are your sins?
I'm Gabriela Cordova, and the only sins I have are all the people that I have not made love to. Please forgive me, Father.
Well, I think the punishment for that is about 20 spankings, and you'll have to come and get them in our room.
Who are you with?
I'm with Sex Positive World, and we have chapters in Los Angeles, Portland, and London, and we are expanding very quickly. Well, we create education, we're doing research, and we're connecting opportunities, building community.
Who are you talking to?
Our target market is everyone who has said, what the hell is wrong with this world? I know there's something better.
It's about 90% of the people out there.
Yes, it is. We have a very large target, and we really think that we're going to be able to touch so many people. I mean, the thing about sex positive is that in the last year, the number of times that those words have been used together has increased exponentially, and we've been doing this for 4 years, so we believe that we actually have had something to do with that. We have over 1,100 members now, and we're growing exponentially.
How do you guys reach the community?
We do it by having events through meetup.com. That's how we've gotten our traction so far. We have Meetup LA, Meetup Portland, Meetup London. We formed a nonprofit whose mission is to create day-long trainings, to be at Burning Man, to be at every major sex-positive event around the country and table and spread the gospel. But we're also really wanting to get out into the public and reach people. We're creating events that are really safe, really welcoming, consent-based, respecting boundaries, but also asking people to push themselves a little bit. So we have levels 1 through 4, and so people can choose what level they feel ready for. Actually, you do have to go through a process, starting with orientation, followed by level 2s, and then you can eventually come to 3s and 4s. And 5s, that's private parties. You have to do that on your own.
And where can people find out more about you?
Well, you can go to sexpositiveworld.org or to meetup.com and look for us there. Did you want to say something, Jean? Because Jean's...
Yeah, so first of all, you might want to know about those levels that Gabriela was talking about. So level 1 is like everybody's keeping their clothes on, and it's like it could be an event in the public. And level 2, that's where maybe there might be some hugging, some snuggling, some touching and stuff like that.
A potluck?
There's always potlucks going on at Sex Positive.
Is there a poly name?
Did you say butt plug or potluck? I didn't hear you.
That's a sin.
Because butt plug would be in the level 4 events.
Okay.
And I'm a supporter of Sex Positive World, and I also have a solo theatrical show called Coming Out Kinky, A Grown-Up Story. It's very sexy. It follows my own experience going from a love life that didn't work as well for me to one that made me much happier. And along the way, there are misadventures and missteps and joyful moments and learning moments. And ultimately, my message is a sex-positive message. When people see the show, they feel like doing some experimenting after by the time they're done.
And is this like a movie? Is this stand-up? How does it look?
It's a solo theatrical show. And so if you can imagine going into a theater to watch a play, and yet it's one person, that would be me doing 20 characters with movement and dance and music to tell the story.
It sounds exhausting. Where can people find more about it?
They can go to comingoutkinkytheplay.com, where I am vlogging. Come visit me.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Reverend John. So who are you and what are your sins?
I am Melody Ann, also known as Melody Extreme. My sins are squirting and fisting and taking big toys and getting tied up.
I got to look at the book to see what the punishments on that are. What else do you do?
I'm an up-and-coming sex educator. I teach workshops on female ejaculation in the G-spot, female orgasm in general, fisting, and a bit of BDSM stuff. I'm currently a student. I'm in my third year at the University of British Columbia, and I'm studying human sexuality as well as psychology and women's studies. So through those disciplines, I'm kind of trying to specialize, hone in on sexuality, and I'm hoping to go to grad school and get my master's degree in human sexuality.
That's awesome. Where can people find more about you?
You just go to www.fetlife.com/melodyextreme or follow me on Twitter @melodyextreme.
Okay. I think for your sins, it's about 50 spankings, so you're going to have to come and get them tomorrow.
I will get them tomorrow at the play party.
Awesome. We are here at the WeVibe booth, and with me I have...
Tristan.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the new products that you're bringing here?
This is the WeVibe 3. It's a product designed for couples, designed to wear during sex. The internal arm sits up against the G-spot. The external arm sits on the clitoris. Partner slides in underneath and provides the desired friction as well as enjoying the vibrations. It has a remote control, inductive charging, completely waterproof, medical grade silicone, so it's completely body safe. We also have here the Thrill by WeVibe. And
it looks a little bit like something from Home Depot, to be honest. Either that from a bad sci-fi movie.
It's industrial looking, but it has a utility. It provides.
Does it have a
orgasms.
laser?
No lasers. But that might be a good feature. Who knows?
A target finder. Stay on target.
Well, that's sort of the goal of this product. It's designed for solo use. So this is, again, inserted into the vagina, sits up against the G-spot. The handle here is so that the woman can control the pace, pressure, and friction of their orgasm. So
So you move the handle back and forth?
Yep, you move it back and forth so that the external arm's constantly on the clitoris while the internal arm's rubbing up against the G-spot. So they're being dual stimulated so that the odds of achieving orgasm, both internally and externally at the same time, are increased.
So how does this sensation compare to the regular WeVibe or the WeVibe 3?
Well, the Thrill is for solo use, so there's no partner. So what we had to do is increase the internal arm so it's a little bit more bulbous, so it provides that friction that the penis was, or dildo, or whatever you were using provided before. So the sensation, it's a little more targeted because with the WeVibe, we didn't want to detract from the couple's sex. We wanted to enhance it. With the Thrill, that's the only partner in the game is the toy itself. So it's a little bit more powerful. It's designed to...
For selfish time.
Selfish time. Me time. Not selfish. Me time. Everybody needs a little bit of that, and everyone needs a little we time, and that's why we vibe as well.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you.
I'm Professor T, and we're here at CatalystCon with
Monica with Stockroom. This is Mr. Cindy, and we are sitting with Monica from Stockroom and a couple of the goodies that she's donated for our party tomorrow night. Hey. So hello, Monica.
Hi.
You've been with Stockroom for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit about how they started?
It's now known as The Stockroom.
A
lot of people know it as JT's Stockroom, JT being Joel Tucker. He is the founder. He started it in college. He and his girlfriend, they wanted to get some cuffs and play around, and they couldn't find anything affordable that was good quality.
Yep.
So decided to just try and make it himself, and he did, and started selling it around.
That was smart.
He circulated text catalogs on the old BBS message boards. And
oh my God! Now we're dating him. He's not that old though.
Made him in his bedroom, and then it blossomed into a bigger and bigger company.
That's creative. So going to the handcuff things is funny because a lot of the vanilla, especially with, the Shade of Grey book, blah, blah, blah. That's a big thing for people trying out is the BDSM is getting handcuffs. And John and I bought our first pair of handcuffs from a regular sex store, and they broke. And then the fuzz started coming off of them, and it was just bad. That's why I like Stockroom. They do have high-quality leather, all the goodies that we've bought. I love it. You actually bought clothes.
I did. I bought that amazing rubber skirt. I love it so much.
So do we.
Yeah.
On you.
I brought it.
Yeah. Did you? Well, why aren't you in it now?
It's too hot.
She just gets hot when she's near me.
So tell us about the neon wand. You said it's a new product.
Came out a couple years ago. There's been violet wands around.
I love those.
And they're super, super expensive. So we tinkered around with this and developed the neon wand. It doesn't get as strong as a traditional violet wand, but the price point is
Very attractive.
much lower.
So it's like a
Much
starter,
better.
a starter wand.
I think we retail for $150.
We'll have to test that out at the party.
And they have some accessories with it, the glass rods. These are just like the violet one. This is great.
Yeah, they're just different accessories. The one thing I wanted to bring and I wasn't able to, there's another attachment, the power tripper that goes with it, which is a body contact. Plug it into the neon wands. It has like a cord with a metal plate.
Is that like the thing that you hold on to with the violet wand?
And yeah, it turns you into the electrode so I could like touch you.
Yeah. I like that.
We like that too. Yeah, very much. So it's a starter kit, and it's also a lot lighter to carry than the violet wand.
What are the best-selling product at the stockroom?
The original cuffs that Joel made when he started the company are actually still one of our best-selling cuffs that we sell.
Can you describe them?
Pretty basic leather cuffs.
Does it smell?
C-rings.
I love the smell of leather.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a leather fetish.
Really?
Everything. You should come by our office. All of the leather.
Smell like leather?
Yeah, they make all of the leather and latex clothing in the office. So it's made in the USA.
Professor T is looking at me.
I love the smell of leather.
Vegans can appreciate leather. Just
pretend it's pleather.
So other stuff that you guys are selling, you've got electricity, you've got great clothing. What are some of the unique toys that you have?
Chastity devices are some of our biggest sellers. Actually, pretty much any kind of CBT.
What's a CBT?
Cock and ball torture.
We like that.
The scarier it is, the more it will sell.
So do you ever give sex advice or toy advice to friends?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So if our listeners had questions and they wanted to know, okay, well, how do I play with this chastity belt? How do they get this advice? Is there an advice column on Stockroom, or can they call you?
They could call me. Our customer service, they're really well versed in how everything works and all different kinds of lifestyles. They've heard everything, non-judgmental, and they're really good with that.
So how would they get hold of customer service? What's the best way to get hold of some of the experts?
If they go to stockroom.com and then click on Contact Us, customer service is a live chat during the day, and there's email, a phone number.
That's good. Where are you located here in Los Angeles? So in case we've got our visitors that are flying into LAX.
We're in Silver Lake, which is east of Hollywood before downtown on Sunset Boulevard. And we have a retail store there. It was actually, if anybody watches American Horror Story, the first season, well, we did the Rubber Man costume.
Oh my God, that thing scared the hell out of me.
But the scene where he went to actually buy it, that was actually filmed in our store. So it's actually a little like Hollywood field trip as well.
There you go. You got to get down to Stockroom.
And the catalog's pretty sexy, actually.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Monica, for your time
thank
and
you
your
so much.
sponsorship. Tomorrow night's party is going to be epic and awesome.
Thanks, Monica.
Thank you.
So do you have any sins to confess?
Oh, the sins of lack of time.
Oh, no.
Oh, and that you have to come to Body to hear about the dirty little secrets now, don't you?
So we are at Sports Sheets, and which product are we reviewing now?
The Under the Bed Restraint Kit by Sport Sheets. We're the original. Tom Stewart came up with this idea, thinking it would be really fun to have something that you could discreetly hide underneath your bed and then pull out when you're ready to have a little action.
Right.
So we got Professor T lined up and ready. So can you describe a little bit how it works?
You can probably picture in your mind's eye that the Under the Bed Kit, if you laid out the top restraint area and the bottom, it looks like a stick man without a head. So the body of the stick man, you measure the sides, and then you can lengthen it or shorten it depending on the size of your bed. And then you, like dental floss, rub it between the top mattress and the box spring. And then what I like to do is actually make the setup of how long to have the tethers be part of the foreplay. So lay your partner down and then take a hand and then tighten the cuff, and then take a leg and tighten the cuff. Mm-hmm. Be reassuring. Yeah. Do a little tickle, a little nuzzle, and then go ahead and do the rest of it.
With me.
With Sport Sheets, what's really cool is
So she's now being tickled?
Yeah.
You have detachable cuffs.
Oh, yeah.
So I can put her legs together. I don't know why I'd want to put her legs together, but maybe I would.
Restrain her more.
And restrain her that way. And then
Right.
just focus on teasing. I could turn her over and add the sports sheets, cuffs, and tethers and spread your legs way apart.
Right.
And anchor them down for accent.
Only if she begs for it, though.
Well, I don't know. I might not make you beg
Always
this time.
making me beg.
So, and then from there, you add accessories.
Right.
A little bit
the
of
little
of
feather duster. Oh, I like the feather
A
duster.
little bit of feather. And with any of our rubber whips, if you take the end and dip it in ice water, you get that nice little sting when you hit the flesh, or you can just dribble it. Doesn't always have to have a sting. It can be a little tickle, too. So what we
does
like to do
tickle.
with restraint play is encourage you to switch up the sensations. A little tickle, a little sting, a
Right.
little tickle, a little sting. And the most important thing with restraint play, next to the safe word, is a blindfold.
Ah.
Because when you take away the sight, then all your other senses are heightened. Our brains are fantastic things, and we fill in the blanks. Oh, she's going to do this next. She's going to do that next. But if I take away your sight,
then you can't predict.
and I'm not going to tie this right now, but with the gray tie or any of our Sex and Mischief blindfolds, you can still see down the bridge of your nose, and that's kind of good for a beginner.
So is the tie special in any way?
We're the only company that has this tie out right now. We've sold 100,000 units since last July, 2012, and it's in response to the trilogy that came out by E.L. James. What I love about the tie is that it's a mundane sexual object that you can wear out.
And then you
and
can
then
like
tease
rip
your
it off.
partner, and then take it off and tie them up. So for sport sheets, really what we want to do is take the worry and concern out of restraint play and make it fun.
Yeah.
Because you're only as tied up as you want to be.
Right. It's a good slogan. You're only as tied up as you want to be.
And we want to be tied up, don't we?
Yeah. We
No, I want to tie
sometimes.
people up.
We like tying people up.
Professor T, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So,
Thank you.
How would you rate this? 1 thumb, 2 thumbs?
Probably get at least 2 thumbs up.
At least? What do you think?
You like
You
it?
like it. Have toys will travel. I think that's SF Cutie's motto. This is brilliant.
And after that, Saturday night was party night, of course. We demoed toys and lubes and sport sheets and even a Sibian. We handed out tons of sponsored toys and free spankings. We'll tell you all about it later in great detail, but here's what some of the partygoers said.
I think I talked to you before, right?
You did a little bit, yes.
So what do you think about the party?
I think it's fantastic. It's an eye-opener. I love all the experiences, physically and mentally, and visually that I'm seeing right now.
Anything that surprised you?
Obviously, the electrostim has surprised me. Only because physically, I jumped out of my skin almost through the roof the first time I felt it. So that's no surprise, but I loved it. I thought it was great how we could interact 5 or 6 different people just by touch.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. And you got people interested in your Vibratech?
I know, I do. And I'm trying to get a few more people interested in my Nimbus vibrator. I think it's kind of scaring a few people off. They feel like they have to kind of get ready. The Nimbus right here. Yeah. We have one who's working on it, and I believe that people should work their way up to it.
She's getting ready.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting demo.
I think it'll be great. That's why I brought it.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I just got tied up.
And how was that?
Very nice. I liked it a lot.
And what's happening right now?
I am getting massage from both ends by 2 men.
Is that working for you?
Definitely. I like it.
Okay, carry on.
I'm Stella, and somebody gave me a card in an elevator, and I thought, that seems legit.
When did you get here?
I flew down on Thursday evening, and I've been here since then learning all of the sexy, sex-positive things.
What's the thing you're going to remember most?
Well, someone electrocuted me earlier tonight. That was pretty memorable.
Was it me?
It was not you. No. Wouldn't you have remembered? Aren't I memorable?
Do you have any idea how many people I've zapped and spanked tonight? It's a
hard
hard
word. You feel special at all.
How about a hug?
Thank you.
So was that the most memorable thing?
Well, meeting all of my sort of sex ed idols and people I look up to and people who I'm like...
Such as?
The job I want. Tristan Taormino and Midori and Cunning Minx and all the people who are names in kinky, poly, sex positive.
Which ones do you have a girl crush on?
All of them.
Okay, fair enough. Honest answer.
Yeah, I like all of them.
So where can people find you?
People can find me on the internet at stellaharris.net or at Stella Erotica on Twitter.
Thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome.
I'm Miko Technogeisha, and I'm here hanging out.
How's that working for you?
It's working out pretty good right now. I've basically been standing since I got here and talking nonstop. So I'll be happy to have a voice tomorrow morning, but it's awesome. It is awesome. But I'm also here with Swingset, Life on the Swingset, helping them represent and everything. And Kiki, my co-host from Kinky Geeks is here. We have our matching Kinky Geek, I Love Nerds. I have the headband, she has the tie. So we kind of coordinated today. So we were here together. And everybody I know is basically like in this room. It's kind of funny. It's like, I realized I looked around, I was like, I think I know 80% of the people in this room. You know, which when you go to a conference is not necessarily always going to happen. So, and I've played with a lot of people in this room, which makes it even better.
You naughty girl, you.
Exactly.
What about you?
I was invited by this one here, just getting to know like-minded people like myself.
You want to tell everybody who you are?
Oh, and I'm Hercules the Pleasure Coach.
And Pleasure here yet?
Looking for it. I have Pleasure on my lap right now, so that's...
Okay, I can see that working. And we have the ever-infamous Mr. Technogeisha.
Hello, John. How are you today?
Doing fine. Are you having fun today yet?
I always have fun in your company, sir.
Oh, you're just saying that.
I have never seen a pink microphone in my life. I am Maya, and I am here because I know Mr. and Mrs. Technogeisha. And I love a sex party. I don't know what else to say.
Everybody loves a sex party. And who's winning?
Well, I mean, I am very biased towards the Enjoy 11. It is routinely top my favorite toys of the year, and it's just amazing. And then this fucking Sculptures, which is actually the company name, I'm not just saying that. It's similar in size. It's definitely got some great grip action because it's got different contours here.
It looks like an alien larva to me. I mean, it goes well with the Doctor Who outfit.
Well, you know, I have to represent.
Hi there, my name is Hudson, and I'm here because why wouldn't I be?
That is absolutely the right answer. What's the weirdest thing you've seen tonight?
Weirdest thing I've seen tonight is probably the excitingly different condom. I'm wondering what the mystery is. What makes a condom excitingly different? I don't know, but I will.
There's only one way to find out, for science.
Yes, absolutely for science. I will take no pleasure in it.
Oh, I don't think that science excludes that.
Very good point, yes. It's exciting science.
Good luck.
Thank you.
At this point, I need to add some explanation. One of our sponsors, Vibrators, donated various vibrators which we gave away during the night. But one vibrator stood out, the Nimbus. It's 2 pounds, 7 inches insertable, and 2.6 inches diameter. It's the biggest one they ever made. We said that whoever could insert it for 20 seconds could take it home. We thought nobody would try. We were wrong.
I feel comfortable taking the big toy, and I am not quite feeling adventurous enough to use the Sibian. The dildo's enough.
So what's the thing called again?
This one's the Nimbus.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a challenger who wants to take on the Nimbus. Where do you want to try this? On the bed?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you need pillows?
Oh, no. I'm going to squat. I'm going to squat. Okay, well, I'm just going to give myself a little clitoral play for some vibe stimulation for a minute. I'm not sure I imagine this isn't cheating, but I haven't masturbated today yet, so. Sure.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, I love when my tits played with hard. Oh, fuck, I feel like such a little slut right now. I love it. Oh, it's working. I am ready. Now I may help.
So we're changing toys.
We are changing toys. I'm probably going to do some sort of double handing. And by that I mean I am going to
Well,
in my pussy and this toy on my clit.
do you want to chant? Like Go Melody?
I don't
Go
know
Melody,
that.
Go Melody, Go Melody, Go Melody, Go Melody, Go Melody.
It's too
Go Melody.
soft.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go Melody, Go Melody, Go Melody.
Yeah. It's already in. Oh God, I'm gonna come. I don't squirt with big toys. That's the funny thing. I squirt, but I can't squirt when I'm being stretched this much. I wish I could. It would be kind of hot, but it's just the way my. Oh fuck! I lost. Oh God. I feel like I could use a hand in order for some serious erotic hard pounding. That. Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
You can do it.
I think we're good. Oh, yeah. Would you like to? I like deep, hard pounding, just like this. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, I might want the Hitachi later, but oh, fuck, I'm good. Well, I really want, like, this to be fucked with this toy by you, or you, and...
Here, you play with the toy.
Yeah, no, with the dildo, the big one. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, so good, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Just hard, just please ram me, pound me hard. Hard and fast. Ooh.
Go, Professor! Go, Professor! Go, Professor! Go, Professor!
I am. Oh, God, I'm good.
Go, Melody!
Yeah, like that. Yes! Oh, I'm not getting tired. That's fine. I'm some other positions in mind. Just having a blast here, and this is running out of batteries, so you look up with the Hitachi.
Hitachi, code one! We need the Hitachi!
Code purple? Plug it in down there.
Plug it in. This is an
down there,
emergency.
right there.
We need a condom.
I generally don't squirt when I have anything larger than 3 fingers inside me. Help is on the way. Oh God!
there's really nothing I can say after that to make it better, except tune in next time at blissbringers.com to hear the rest of the naughty adventures of the professor, the captains, Cindy, and John. Speaking of naughty, I dare you to send us an email or voicemail with your naughty comments or questions. You know how to find us at blissbringers.com, so there's really no excuse for you not to do it. Until next time,
what's your pleasure?
All names mentioned in this show are either fictional, taken from public record, or held by people who have given their explicit consent to be mentioned.
By moving the pads. Mama. And as you can see, there's still enough room to add another person if you wanted to. It's all about your imaginations, right, baby?
Get up here, girlie.
She's like, okay. So from here, you could, if he's willing, you could use a pegging harness.
He's willing.
You could use an impression paddle.
He's like, okay.
And like her,